Hello, welcome to the BNS channel. Hello, all you beautiful people. I am heading to an event. Super excited. Super. And as I'm talking to you, I've got a gazillion things going through my mind. Hopefully that I did not forget anything, because I tend to do that in my haste. I tend to pack up my van, 15 minutes ago. I was putting stuff together yesterday, but I always wait till the last minute. And then I grab my, the bags to pack stuff that they bought. I usually forget those, or I forget catalogs, or I forget business cards. I got all that today, though. Pretty excited. Actually, I think today is going to be the first time in a long time that I don't think I forgot anything. The only thing I know I don't have, and it's not that I forgot it, I had ordered a bunch of scent circles, and they're not here. So I have no scent circles today, which tends to be kind of a big seller. You know what my big sellers are? My big sellers are bulbs. Everybody wants bulbs at an event. Bars, obviously. Plug-ins are usually the type of warmer that get purchased, but I'm going to tell you just a nonchalant purchase, people might get, for a nonchalant purchase, people usually get plug-ins, for me, anyway. But around the holidays, people tend to get the larger warmers, and it's Mother's Day this weekend, so I'm really hoping that people come for their last-minute gifts. It is a vendor craft affair, so that's my hope, is that there's going to be a lot of men that are shopping today for their mothers and their wives, and daughters if they're Mother's Day or that sort of thing. So, yeah. But the other sellers that I do, so like plug-ins, bars, bulbs, those are things that I try to have like a lot of stuff. And then lately, it's been the laundry stuff. So I have a lot of laundry stuff. I have a lot of hand soaps, dryer discs. Got a lot of those. I had actually, I won't say that. I don't have a lot of inventory, and I usually try not to keep a lot of inventory because I don't have a lot of events that I get to do. But I also don't want to get stuck with someone saying, like this event, this is the first time they do this event. So she emailed me a few months back and she said, would you like to be part of this event? And I was like, absolutely. Now, that was kind of out of the blue. So if I didn't have product, I kind of would be screwed. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So, I'm heading. Ben says that I'm wearing nuts on my ears. Both the boys were sitting there yesterday at supper time, and they're like, you're wearing nuts on your ears. I'm like, what do you mean I'm wearing nuts? And the first thing I thought was like the eating kind, like peanuts. And yeah, of course, our minds went to the other thing too, but it didn't last long because obviously, so I couldn't understand what they were talking about. And they're like, yeah, nuts and bolts. I'm like, oh my word, really? They're so humorous. So anyway, just a quick update. Going to an event. It's 9 to 4 today. It is about 7:20. I'm heading over there now. It's not going to take me very long. It usually takes me about an hour to set up an event. Because honestly, I could still be unpacking warmers when the event starts. And I do not have those big setups that I've seen a lot of Scentsy consultants have. If you're going to do events a lot, then yes, invest in those walls and in the slat walls. Invest in some nice tables. Invest in stuff that is going to make your booth inviting. But at these events that I do, they don't really. There's only one event that I do that I could technically set up a nice booth. Otherwise, it's primarily tables. And it's not, you get a 10 by 10 space, but they provide you with a table. and you can bring a table. So it's not booth worthy. I shouldn't say it's not booth worthy, but it's not worth the investment for me when I know that there's going to be a few hundred people coming through versus a few thousand people. You know, and I mean, honestly, the event table it's only $10. What they're trying to do is to buy some flags. You can actually probably see some as we go by, but they want to buy some American flags in time for Memorial Day, to put on the telephone poles along the road. And that's a town purchase. And of course, a town, you know, don't always have funds for stuff like that. So they're doing a craft event, and the purchase of the table, which is $10, is going towards the purchase of the flags. So that's exciting. Yeah. And then, of course, we get to profit from our sales. It's not just a typical fundraiser. So in other words, our sales aren't going towards a fundraiser, but the purchase of the table is going towards a fundraiser. Does that make sense? I hope so. And, you know, I feel like only half of me is talking to you, like from the mouth down. Because I will not complain about the sun. I promise. It was such a long, cold winter that I will not complain. I will complain about my allergies, though. I'm having some severe allergies this spring. And you know what? I guess I say this every spring because I forget what I go through. But this year, they're different this year. Usually I have, like, massive runny nose and, you know, that sort of thing. But I've had the swollen eyes, and I feel stuffed. And I've got, you know, sinus issues going on. But I don't... It's not like it has been in the past. It's okay. This too shall pass. Have an amazing day, everybody. Go make it an amazing day for somebody else. And I will not see you all. So happy Mama's Day to all of you wonderful mamas and grandmamas and all of those amazing mama figures. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy day with your family and your mom. And we will see you all on the next video. Happy Mother's Day.